So we have got so many questions coming in right now on YouTube, over on the website, all about slap bass. So today I wanted to cover double thumbing. And if you don't know what this technique is, it's when you go through the string and then on the way back up, you also get a note. 2 for the price of 1, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, instead of going all down, you get it going up as well. So players that jump to mind that do this, the kind of like the most famous one I think is like Victor Wooten, but also Marcus Miller does it as well. SBL's very own Ian Martin Allison does a cracking job of it as well. And to be honest, this technique scared the living daylights out of me for a long time, really until a few years ago when I was trying to get my slap bass together, and I was going down that rabbit hole, and it was actually Ian Martin Allison who he was just having all this fun going, doing all of this cool stuff that he does, and I was just pissed off watching him having all the fun, to be fair. And I was like, that's it, I've got to get this down. So I went down this whole rabbit hole, and I did it. I got my slap bass chops together. I'm really happy with them now. And then I got all of that, all of the exercises, all of the curriculum that I created for myself, I actually put inside a program called the Slap Accelerator program. It's open for enrollment right now. If you want to check it out, I will put a link in the description. We only open it up for enrollment once a year, and this is it. It's open right now, and you're also getting $100 off as well when you enroll this year. So go check it out. Links in the description. I'm teaching on there, and Ian Martin Allison, who inspired me to get better at slap bass, is also delivering part of the program as well. It's a super, super cool program. And yeah, it's only open for enrollment this week, and that's it for this year. Now, I do want to break down the riff that I was playing at the beginning of this video. I want you to learn that riff. But before we do that, I want to show you how to get into this double thumbing stuff that we're talking about today. Now, many of you might play like this, where your thumb is actually pointing down towards the floor. Guys like Chris Wilsonholm from Muse, again, like thumb towards the floor. Flea, thumb towards the floor. Brian Bromberg, thumb towards the floor, okay, when they're slapping. Now, that's all well and good, but what you can't do when you're doing that is you can't get the up thumb that you're going to want to get. So if you are a down thumber, it's okay. What I want you to do is bring that thumb round so it's more diagonal with the string. And then what we're going to do is we're going to practice just playing through the string. So instead of bouncing, okay, instead of bouncing like this, we're going to play through the string. The reason we want to play through the string is because if we can't get our accuracy together, our aim, we're not going to be able to pull up through the string, okay? So first things first, get that thumb so it's diagonal to the string, and I want you to just practice aiming and going through the string. Like a plectrum or a pick. Ian laughs at me when I say plectrum. Okay, so all the way through the string. So it's landing on that, I'm hitting the E here on the A string, and then my thumb is landing to rest on the D string. Just downwards, okay, just downstrokes. Don't worry about that yet, okay? Now, once you've got that down, just going through the string, okay, you can try and do like a chromatic run up, right? Great. Once you've got that down, and I can't stress how important these exercises were for me, okay, and then once you've got that down, I want you to do this, okay? I want you to double up your thumb. Now, I've got a bit of a bounce going on here. Almost strumming it like this. But going. You can do the chromatic thing as well. once you've got that going on, this, what I want you to do is practice going. So I'm going down, up, down, da 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 da. But what I'm not doing is this. I'm not going da 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 da. It's too much, right? Too much too soon, right? You want to just be really sparing with it to begin with. So da da ba 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 da 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 da. And when you're ready, you can do this. That's really gonna like get this double thumb thing dialed in so it feels natural. Now, one thing to mention is it's gonna feel uncomfortable when you start doing it on your nail. For me, it kind of felt like I was, you know, when you break a plate and you kind of go on the inside of the plate and it feels awful. That's what it felt like to me when I was doing that. It felt like, oh, for a few weeks, and now it's just totally used to it. But there was like this uncomfortable feeling when I was doing it. Also with the up thumb as well, depending on the shape of your thumb, like Ian's thumb, for instance, he's got a flat thumb. So he can put his thumb on the end of the fretboard and he can pull it up and it actually does something. It gets the string. Watch what happens when I do it. Because I've got like a round thumb on top. So depending on the shape of your thumb, that's why for me, I can't do it on the end of the fingerboard to get that pop up. I have to be back here. Get that thumb right under that string there and pop it just like that. I can get that. That's all thumb there, okay? So again, once you've got that down, you can start messing around with that. Now, let me teach you the riff that I did at the start of this video. It's super fun. That's all with the thumb. Check it out, right? All with the thumb, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just break down the riff super slowly, finger style, and then we're just gonna play it with the thumb, okay? So it goes 2, 3, 4. So we kick it off on the E there on the 7th fret. So it's ba, ba, down to the C sharp, ba dee dee da, ba boom, and then we got ba dee ba, which is just a G to G sharp to E, ba 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 dee dee da, ba boom, ba dee ba. Then kind of get the same thing again, da dee dee da, beep boop, boo doo bee. Okay, that's a beautiful. The G to G sharp there, okay? It's like just over an E dominant 7, okay? And then let's go. Okay, and that bit's just to the flat 7 of the E, which is the D on the D string. D, D flat, B, A, and then the slide from the G to G sharp and then back to the E. So we've got one more time. So now we're going to do it with the thumb using the up thumb as well. So it's kind of got this strumming feel to it. So we've got this. Yeah, so what we're doing there is we're actually plucking up there. So check it out. So the hand's kind of going up and down all the time. It's a bunch of fun. It really is worth putting the effort into it, you know. Like I was on the other side of the fence. I was that bass player who used to have that narrative of like, slap bass, I don't really do it. It's not really my thing. And the subcontext to that was I just hadn't really found a way in to it. I hadn't put the work in, but more than that, I just hadn't found a way in. And a few years ago, that's why I decided I was going to do that. And then I found my way in. I really upped my confidence and my skill level playing slap bass. And it's just incredible fun. I really recommend you getting into it. If you do want to go down that rabbit hole and you want me and Ian Martin Allison as your guides on that journey, definitely check out the Slap Accelerator program. Again, it's open for enrollment right now, only until the end of the week. We only open it once a year, and this is it. And also you get $100 off this year. The link's down in the description below. And yeah, hopefully you'll check it out. And again, if you decide to jump on board, you also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. And by the way, the whole idea of the course is we break down all of the individual parts of slap bass, because it isn't just one thing. Slap bass isn't just one thing. There's thumping, there's popping, there's double thumbing, there's left hand slaps, there's all of the articulations, the slides, the glisses, like it's a lot, and it can be incredibly hard to put it all together, but also figure out what to work on first and what to push out, and then how to bring it all back together into, you know, and playing all of these riffs together, using all of these different elements. So the whole program is built in that way, in that we introduce each individual element one at a time, and then we show you how to get it down. We introduce exercises and riffs to help you get down each individual part, and then we bring it all together into one cohesive whole. Cohesive, is that the word? I think it's the word. Anyway, check it out. It's down in the description below. And slap bass, it's a cool thing.